Hello, it's Catherine from my hillside garden. Today I wanted to talk with you about something that's important to me, and I think it should be important to all gardeners at some point in time. Let's talk about sunscreen. I really think it's something important to be put on before you go out every day, not just a gardening day. But in my life, I lost my oldest brother to malignant melanoma when he was 34 years old, and that was 1989. So I've had to be very careful. It is known to be a hereditary thing, so that's why I have to be very careful. I have fair skin, fair eyes, and I did grow up with blonde hair, but it's something that I need to worry about. The other reason why I have concerns about skin cancer is, as a young girl, we had a house down the shore, so we spent a lot of time in the sun, and it was back in a time where there was no sunscreen, or sunscreen had just come out, copper tone baby, and banana boat weren't really heard of. What we did to get our suntans when I was growing up was we used baby oil with iodine in it. Not a good thing. But so since I lost my brother, I do see a dermatologist regularly, and by that I mean I need to go every year. And I'm not saying your doctors aren't good, but a dermatologist is a specialist. They will see something that if it needs to be removed, they'll see it across the room, whereas your doctor may not. So that's why it's important, if you have any freckles or moles, anything you're concerned about, that you go to see your dermatologist and let them decide whether you need to worry about it or not. The other thing is young children. When our son was born, it was just after my brother had died, and from the time he was very small, part of our routine was sunscreen from head to toe when we would get him dressed in the morning. It was just what we did, because the longer you can prevent a child from having a severe sunburn, it increases their chance of never having skin cancer in their lifetime. So if you make it a part of their routine, they won't know that they can fuss about it. It just becomes what you do. So talk with your doctor, see what they recommend for sunscreen. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. Wear a hat with a nice brim. I do that from time to time. Try to do your gardening in the early morning or later in the day. They even make clothing and even umbrellas with SPF in it now. So just be a little bit more conscientious of how much sun exposure you're giving yourself, and don't forget to reapply. That's really important too. So that was what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening. I appreciate all of you and the comments that you give to me. I hope you have a great day. Happy gardening.